BSN basketball. For nearly 1 century, this league has electrified Puerto Rico and has established itself as one of the top international leagues in the world. 12 teams, 1 title, excellence and prestige on the line as the championship series starts now.
Excitement on the rise for BSN Pro Basketball. Hello everyone, I'm Harry Chickma, and history has been set. After nearly 100 years of competition, BSN Basketball now shining on the international spotlight for the first time throughout the United States on television, with 12 teams and decades of history paving the way for future professional stars and former NBA champions. It's now time for BSN to showcase its talents to the world. So with no further ado, let's head to center stage in Puerto Rico for this championship matchup. It's a best-of-7 series. Let's now head to the courts.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to game number 7 of the BSN Championship Series. Winner take all between Santeros and Vaquerios as we are underway as the opening possession is tipped out of bounds in favor of Vaquerios. The home team in the white jerseys, Santeros, black jerseys, and the visitors as the first possession of this game is underway. Vaquerios able to force a game number 6 as we arrive here at game 7. Brown gives up the dribble. Perez crossover in the paint. Right hand beats the shot clock. A 2-0 start to this game for Vaquerios. First look for Santeros on their offensive possession. Mendoza trapped, skip pass. Finds Manuel Camper, who steps into the jumper, and that one off the mark. As Brown settles down play, the 2-0 lead. Dumps it down low to Jones, has to back away. Mojica, left wing. Gets past Wiley, steps back into a 3, and he hits it. A 5-0 start to this game for Vaquerios. Here's another look at it as Perez was able to beat the shot clock, and then Mojica able to step back into a 3 and knock it down. Santeros trying to avoid an early hole as Soriano too strong off the glass. A burst of speed. Perez bumps into his defender and still gets it to drop. What a start to this game for Vaquerios. 8:34 left to play in the first. A 7-0 run to begin this championship game. Winner take all for Vaquerios.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered How can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair-40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Back with you here in Puerto Rico. Winner take all game number 7 between Vicarios and Santeros. It's a 7-0 start to this game for Vicarios. Santeros, who fought their way back, looking to pull off the upset on the road to claim the title. Camper trying to work it down low to Soriano, does so one-on-one with Jones. Double team comes, Rosa for 3, no, when Santeros still looking for their first points here in game number 7. Just about 2 minutes in to this first quarter. Perez, who has 4 the first 7, down low. McCullough, and that one was blocked by Soriano. Here's Wiley taking it with a full head of steam and gets the layup to drop. First 2 points of the game for Santeros coming at the 7:50 mark. Other end, Brown with a great layup and gets it to drop. So the two sides trading baskets here at the 7:30 mark of the first quarter. 9-2 our score. Wiley picks up his dribble, too strong with the right hand. Here's Brown. Brown one-on-one with Rosa. Spin move. No. Tried to tap it to himself. Instead, Soriano comes away with it. Mendoza nearly lost the handle of it as Camper. Spin move on the baseline. Corner 3 for Wiley. And Mendoza out of nowhere comes up with the rebound and the second chance points. Mojica at the point, guarded heavily by Rosa. Here's Brown trying to go with the backdoor cut. Mojica posts in. That one off the mark. Soriano with the rebound. 9-4 our score, 6:20 and counting in this first quarter. Wiley quickly down low. Soriano, no. Tapped around. Mendoza for 3. Got it! Mendoza's 3 cuts it down to a 2-point lead, 9-7, 4 minutes into the first quarter. Brown off the high ball screen. And an offensive foul. It's going to be an illegal screen going up against Gary Brown. Here's the block by Soriano. And it actually is going to be a charge against Brown as Rosa took the brunt of it. Rosa at the point, gives it off to Wiley. Behind the dribble, Rosa, that one swatted away. Numbers the other way in transition. Bounce pass inside McCullough. No, Jones, and the foul became before the slam dunk. Here's another look at that block. Tremendous block by Jones. So it's going to be McCullough to the free throw line to shoot 2 in what is a 9-7 lead for Vicarios. First one is a make. Second one up, and it's good. So 2 for 2 at the line. McCullough, first trip today, makes an 11-7 game, 5:30 to go in the first. Here's Mendoza. Tries to get the screen from Soriano. Dribble drive. Soriano from the free throw line. Rebounded, taken down by McCullough. And now Rosa is going to get called for the personal. Would be a side out for Brown. Brown directing traffic at the point. Here's Perez. Perez with the left-hand dribble. Up and under move. What a first quarter for Perez. 6 of the 13 points he has scored. It's a 13-7 lead. Camper lost possession for a moment. Now a fight for it. Camper floats it high down low to Soriano for the alley-oop. (13-9) our score. Here's Mojica. Shot clock under 10. Brown. They work it around the perimeter. Lost the handle of it. Camper. One-on-one with Perez, and he draws the contact. Take another look at this alley-oop. First Perez, unbelievable reversal. And on the other side, Camper somehow kept his composure going. Soriano, you can tell, on his way. The lob up and the put down for Soriano. So Camper's going to go to the line for 2. As Rosa takes a seat. Knocks down the first. It's back to a one-possession game. Camper 1 for 2 at the line as McCullough collects the rebound. Brown at the point. Here's the drive, kick out. McCullough thought about the 3, now drives in, too strong with the right hand. Outlet pass. Camper with the spin move. In the lane, Mendoza gets it off glass and in. He wanted a foul, but nonetheless, it's a 1-point game. 13-12, 3:45 to play in the first. Left wing, Brown spots up for 3, no. Offensive rebound, Brown. Too strong, and the tip-in put in by Jones. 15-12, 3:24 and counting. Camper trying to get the muscle inside, too strong. McCullough gets it. Perez, and a foul committed by Wiley. Here's another look at it. Camper to Mendoza, who just beat the defender. Brown will walk it up slowly as we come upon the final 3 minutes of the first quarter. Perez has to give the ball up. Out to Mojica. That one nearly stolen away by Holland. Collects the ball. Turnover for Vicarios. Numbers. Wiley with the strong right hand. And it's back to a 1-point game. .235 to go. Here's Brown, top of the arc three. No, one and done for Vicarios. Wiley brings it up himself. 15-foot jumper barely graces the iron. Cross-court pass. McCullough. Check that, Jones for three. And now Mendoza will slow things down as we come upon 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Wiley bounce pass inside. Soriano, that one poked away. Numbers, a 3-on-2. Brown, the steam ahead to Jones. No, but he'll go to the free throw line. As Morales checks in for the first time tonight. Here's another look at it. The give off to Brown. As Jones could not convert, but he will head to the line to shoot two. First trip to the free throw line in this game for Damian Jones. As McCullough gets a much needed rest. Balkman also checks in. 2 for 2 at the line is Jones. It's a 17-14 lead, 1:45 to play in the first quarter. Mendoza marked by Perez. Bounce pass. Soriano gets the high arcing shot to drop. Joel Soriano makes it a 17-16 game. Perez works on the point, gives it off to Brown. Brown down low, Balkman, and a foul committed underneath. Morales with his first of the game. Misses on the first attempt. And 1 for 2. 18-16. Final minute of the first quarter. Mendoza the give off. Camper thought about the three. Under 10 on the shot clock. Poked away. That one, a near turnover, turns into one. Camper goes the other way. On the run. Mendoza, and an offensive foul they're going to call against Mendoza. Brown was the recipient of that charge, and you can tell that was the right call by the officials. Final 30 seconds to go in the first. Step back. Perez. No foul on the way down. It'll be a turnover. And now Santeros can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Two-point lead for Vicarios, but a chance on this possession to either tie it or take the lead for Santeros. Mendoza looking for options. Step back three. No, off the mark. Camper tried to get a hold of it. And that is how the first quarter comes to a close. Game number 7, winner take all. And a 2-point lead for Vicarios on Santeros at the end of the first. Started the second quarter in Puerto Rico, winner take all. Game number 7 between Vicarios and Santeros. John Brickley with you. Glad to have you with us as Vicarios set the tone early in this game. Started off with a 7-0 run, down to a 2-point lead. Soriano off the give from Mendoza, and we're tied up at 18. Mendoza and Soriano, the 1-2 punch, if you will, for Santeros in this series. Here's Thompson Jr. First action off the bench. No. Bulkman there to collect the loose rebound and the putback. To 18 as we come into a minute into this game. Rosa steps into a 3. No. Second chance tip by Mendoza. Does not fall. Other way, Vicarios in their home white. Bulkman lost the handle of it, and it's a turnover, although Bulkman is arguing that it was last touched by a Santeros defender as the officials huddle this one up. And the call will stand. Possession to Santeros. Wiley has the give off back to Mendoza. Under 10 on the shot clock. Wiley sees a lane, lobs it up, and he connects. Thus far, Jacob Wiley along with Mendoza have been the 2 scoring threats for Santeros, tying it up at 20. Down low, the feed, the bump, no, and a foul is called. Here's that last play by Wiley. And the foul committed on the other end by Holland. So free throws coming up for Vicarios. As the first one goes down, 21-20. Take a look at Brown and Perez, the talented backcourt in this series for Vicarios. And both free throws are good. 22-20 is our score. First chance for Toro to check into this game as Soriano will take a seat. 22-20 is our score, just about 2 minutes into this second quarter. Mendoza as Rosa dribbles out of the corner. 8 on the shot clock. Toro looking for help, finds it off the give and go. Toro too strong, off the mark, rebounded by Jones. Off the ball screen, Thompson Jr. Now to Balkman with 10 on the shot clock. Down to 7, dribble drive. Shot clock to 4, inside, Thompson Jr. No, that one was rejected. Santeros with a burst of speed. Toro looking for the give off. Here's Wiley blazing through, and Jacob Wiley comes through yet again with a layup, and it's tied up at 22. Thompson Jr. has to give up the dribble. Down low, Balkman, kick out. Mojica, extra pass, corner 3, and it's good. That breaks the tie, 25-22, 6:45 left to play in the second. Wiley off the top feed. It's Holland for 3. No, as Balkman muscles his way for the rebound. Shot clock to 10. Here's McCullough, one-on-one with Wiley. Great matchup all game long, and the contact drawn by Wiley. He commits the personal. McCullough back to the free throw line. McCullough, who hit on the first, knocks down the second. 5-point lead, 27-22, 4 minutes into this second quarter. Wiley, that one nearly stolen. Toro, as Rosa working with 8 on the shot clock. Has to fire off a 3, and he gets it to go. What a three-point shot by Rosa. Makes it a 27-25 score. Both teams 2 of 7 from three-point range in this game. Mojica over to the corner. Thompson Jr. weaves his way through. Off the back foot. Now a chance for Santeros to potentially tie or take the lead on this possession. Off the give and go, deflected, out of bounds. Last touched by Santeros, and a timeout on the floor. 5:13 left to go in this first half. Santeros fighting their way back thanks to the play of Jacob Wiley.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. but so many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Back in Puerto Rico, John Brickley, great to be with you here for this winner-take-all championship game number 7 between Vaquerios and Santeros. Series tied up at 3 games apiece. 2-point lead for Vaquerios. You see turnovers just a combined 9 thus far. Both teams have been pretty careful with the basketball. Brown out of the timeout to Balkman. Step back 3 and a rebound chased down by Toro. Santeros trailed 2-0 in this series, fought their way back to win 3 in a row before Vaquerios was able to force a game number 7. Toro in the paint, and he draws contact with 5 left on the shot clock. So it'll be Toro to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. Wiley on the bench, who has been instrumental not only in this game 7 for Santeros, but throughout this series. Toro's second free throw attempt. Off the mark, 1 of 2. So it's a 1-point lead for Vaquerios with possession. Mojica and Brown in the backcourt. Brown as Mojica off the give and go. Balkman to Thompson Jr. for 3, off the mark. Fight for it. Brown out of bounds and ball to Santeros. Mendoza gives it off to Toro. As Camper with 8 on the shot clock, guarded by Thompson Jr. Camper, turnaround jumper. That's some great defense by Thompson Jr. Although the second chance in the corner, Rosa misses on the 3. Now a fast break. Brown one-on-one with Mendoza. No, too strong. Collects his own miss. Now Brown sees a lane and gets the contact. Whether or not he was in the shooting motion, we'll find out momentarily. So will be a side out underneath. Here's Brown. Tapped away. And a foul. That's going to be an offensive foul. And Balkman is pleading his case, I should say, to the officials. Here's another look at the replay. And you can tell the left hand from Balkman over to Rosa. Mendoza. Pressure defense applied. Under 10 left on the shot clock. Bounce pass, trying to get it to Mendoza. It was a kick ball. So it'll be 14 on the shot clock. .306 left to play in the first half. It's a 1-point lead for Vaquerios as Bulkman takes a seat on the bench. Rosa, high ball screen from Soriano. To the free throw line, jumper off the mark. Pushing it ahead. McCalla. Brown picks up his dribble to the corner. Jones for three, and he gets it to go. A big three-point shot from Damian Jones, and that leads us to a timeout. Jones' three builds the lead up to 4 for Vaquerios as we close upon the final minutes of the first half in Puerto Rico. So after that timeout, 2:35 left to go in the first half. Vaquerios with a 30-26 lead on their counterpart in Santeros. Santeros has been able to keep it close, trying to get the lead for the first time in this game. Camper looking for help, finds Soriano. Over to Holland, back down in the low post. Soriano, great spin move. No, too strong, out of bounds. Soriano touched it last. Possession back to Vaquerios. Brown directing traffic, the point guard, the floor general, if you will, for this unit. Down low, McCalla beats his defender, can't get it off glass and in. And a bump by, it appears to be, Palmero, making some early minutes here with 1:56 left to go in the first half. 150 and counting. Holland sees a lane, stops, drops, can't connect. A burst of speed the other way, off glass and in by Perez, back off the bench. 32-26 is our score, less than 90 seconds to go in the first half. Camper looks for a lane, bounce pass, Holland for three, no, off the mark. Down low, they quickly work it. McCalla, and a foul before the shot went up. He'll still go to the free throw line. And now a timeout taken. We'll step aside once again. Just over a minute to go in the first half.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryairdoctor40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
John Brickley back with you in Puerto Rico. 1:07 left to go in the first half. Our score, Vicarios 32, Santeros 26. And now a loose ball picked up, and they are going to call a foul on the floor. So McCullough is going to go to the line to shoot free throws as he misses on the first attempt. Second one is up. All right, 1 for 2. Matches the largest lead of this game when Vicarios started off the game on a 7-0 run. 33-26 is our score. Over to the corner, 3 ball is up, rattles in and out, and Santeros has gone ice cold over the last couple of minutes. Here's Brown, controlling at the point, and now an offensive foul. It's going to go against McCullough, away from the basketball. Here's another look at it. And I don't see where the foul was, but either way, McCullough gets the offensive foul, and Santeros will hold possession. As Mojica checks into the game, it'll be about a 21-second difference, game clock to shot clock. So potentially Santeros can go for a 2-for-1 here. Soriano. Left open, knocks down the 15-foot jumper. Just over 30 seconds left to play in the first half. 33-28. Vicarios with the lead. About a 7-second difference, game clock to shot clock. And you can imagine Vicarios is going to use a good portion of the shot clock. Here's Brown. Gives it off. Jones, spot up. Can't get the jumper. Santeros has got to move. 7 on the clock. Ahead. Camper for 3. Got it! What a 3-point shot by Manuel Camper. And we go to halftime, and Santeros taking some momentum there with them. The 3 by Camper cuts the lead down to 2, and our score at the half, 33-31, game number 7 of the championship series from Puerto Rico. Welcome back as we get you set for the start of the third quarter of this winner-take-all game number 7 between Vicarios and Santeros. I'm John Brickley. Glad to have you with us here in Puerto Rico. 33-31 our score. Vicarios in front as the third quarter underway. First possession of the quarter for Vicarios. Brown, no. And a whistle after the shot. Jones was the one that went for the offensive rebound, and it will be 14 on the shot clock. As you take a look at the replay there, Jones wanted the shooting foul. Instead, it will be an inbounds underneath the basket. Brown takes control, 14 in white. Drives through, left-hand finish. How about that for Gary Brown? Makes it a 35-31 score. Vicarios having won game number 6 to force a game 7. Backdoor cut. And now a tie-up, and possession will stay with Santeros. Here's another look at that beautiful move by Brown. The up and under, strong off the glass and in. Floater in the lane, and an answer right out of the break as Rosa answers to get it back within 2. 35-33 our score. Brown on the right wing. Drives through, left hand, no, this time doesn't convert. Soriano with the rebound. Off the top of the arc, Rosa. Wiley, extra pass, three-pointer. Camper knocks it down. And Santeros is charged all the way back to get their first lead of the game. And it only lasts for a few seconds because Perez, with a bolt of lightning speed, gets it back in front for Vicarios. What a start to this third quarter for both of these teams. Wiley gives it up to Soriano with the lob. And Santeros goes back in front 38-37. Here's the floater in the lane. No, off the mark, Soriano. And a whistle is blown. Here's another look at that great backdoor cut with Perez in the finish. 7:45 and counting left in the third quarter. Santeros with a 1-point lead. Camper gives it off to Soriano. Now back off to Mendoza. Give and go, stolen away. Numbers the other way. Perez takes it himself, strong and off the glass and in. Perez has been on fire in game number 7. 10 fast break points has been the difference here tonight for Vicarios. And now another turnover. Brown looking to get past Camper and can't. The tap in, no. McCullough, no. Second chance, and he'll go to the free throw line. Frenetic pace to the start of this third quarter. As Brown tried to get it the first time, no. McCullough, as he went down hard. And I think they'll look at this one more time. McCullough may have gone over the back on the second chance, or in fact, maybe a goaltending. (41-38), under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Camper pushes away Jones. With the left hand, no, but he'll go to the free throw line. Second one is up, and it's good. 41-39. .635 left to play in the third. Perez, spin around move. And it will be Perez with the turnover. So Santeros has a chance on this possession to either tie or take the lead. Soriano with Jones, and Soriano wins that battle, and we're tied up at 41. Under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's Perez driving through and retaking the lead for Vaquerios. Camper somehow gets that shot to go down. Incredible third quarter we're seeing. Right now tied up at 43. Brown has to force to pick up his dribble. Works it around the perimeter. Down low, McCullough. One-on-one in a mismatch with Mendoza. That one blocked away by Soriano. Saved by Mendoza. Wiley, and a bump. And the foul committed by Mojica. 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. A frenetic upstart pace for both of these teams. Find ourselves tied up at 43 to decide who takes home the BSN title.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryairdoctor40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Back in Puerto Rico, 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Our score 43-all between Vicarios and Santeros. Santeros out of the timeout, opens up with possession. Mendoza fires off a three, that one off the mark. Here's Brown at the point, gives it off to McCullough. Jones was wide open. Instead, Brown fires off a three. No. Wiley, it's tapped around, out of bounds. Vicarios' bench says it was last touched by a Santeros defender. Brown looked like he was poked in the eye, and the officials reversed the call. It will stay with Vicarios with 14 on the shot clock. Here's our best replay look on it, and it looked like it was last touched by Soriano. So as play continues on, off the high ball screen, Mojica, no. Jones forces his way for an opportunity as the shot clock reset to 14. Perez forced to pick up his dribble. Gives it off. Jones, three on the shot clock. Perez has to fire it off on 1 foot. No. And Brown, weak side rebound. Brown looking on a little bit of a give and go. One-on-one with Wiley in the mismatch. Down low. McCullough forces his way in. What a basket after two opportunities. And under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter, 45-43, 10 second chance points in this game for Vicarios. And no foul on the other end. Play continues on. Brown with a full head of steam. Off the miss. Mendoza numbers the other way. Rosa to Mendoza. Down low. Wiley with the two-handed flush. And we are tied up at 45. Brown, that one nearly stolen away by Wiley. Here's another look at that play. McCullough wanted an and one, and the passing by Mendoza leads to an easy two-handed slam by Jacob Wiley. 3:18 and counting in the third. Spin move, the kick out. Floater in the lane, Mojica gets it to drop, and Vicarios goes out in front 47-45 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Soriano, they work it around the perimeter. Wiley thought about the three for a moment. Here's Mendoza, gives it back off. Wiley down to three. Wiley stolen away by McCullough. Some great defense by Vicarios. Euro step. Perez counted and the foul. Take another look at this one. Perez went right through four defenders and somehow got that shot to go down. The Euro step finish. What a play, and a chance to build the lead up to 5. Perez with the three-point play. It's a 50-45 score. Advantage Vicarios. What a night for Perez. 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Holland down low. And the miscue, and bailed out by a call was Soriano. Soriano, a little bit of a delay as he gets back to the free throw line for the second attempt. Trying to get both to get it down to a one-possession game. "13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks for Soriano. As he connects on both, 50-47 our scores. We close in on the last 2 minutes of this third quarter. Perez picks up his dribble down low. Jones nearly got the one-handed flush. To the corner, Mojica for 3! Timeout on the floor, 1:50 to go in the third, and Vicarios off that three-point shot by Javier Mojica has extended their lead. A timeout on the floor. We're back to Puerto Rico in just a moment. Santeros needs some kind of answer after the run put together by Vicarios, capped off by that three-pointer from Javier Mojica. Final 1:50 left to go in the third. Our score 53-47. Vicarios leading Santeros. A +6 advantage in this game in terms of offensive rebounds. Over to the corner. Holland, quick fire three, and out of the timeout, a big three-point shot by Santeros. (53-50) as play continues on. Perez has been sensational in this game for Vicarios. In the lane, no, off the mark McCullough, but he will head to the free throw line. As we take one more look at Holland's three-point shot, and then here's the foul that was committed by Camper. So it'll be McCullough to the free throw line, misses on the first attempt. McCullough today, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 5 of 7, make that 6 of 8 from the line. 54-50 our score. We approach the final minute of this third quarter. Winner take all, game number 7, BSN championship on the line. Great to have you with us. Rosa for 3, and he hits it. And Santeros charges all the way back, down by 1 now. (54-53). Mojica. Shot clock down to 6. One-on-one with Holland. Spots up top of the arc, and he hit it. Oh, my goodness. Two crucial three-pointers in this third quarter for Javier Mojica. 57-53. Mendoza with an answer. Incredible end to this third quarter. Loose ball. Mendoza has a chance, throws it up, off the mark, and we go into the fourth quarter in an absolute barn burner. 57 for Vicarios, 53 for Santeros. Don't go anywhere. An exciting fourth quarter is coming your way next.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Here we go, start of the fourth quarter in what will decide who takes home the BSN title here in Puerto Rico. Vicarios with the lead going up against Santeros. It has been an electric atmosphere. It has been billboard material. 57-55 our scores. We are underway as Vicarios will hold possession to start the fourth quarter. Dribble drive, gives it off to Thompson Jr. One-on-one with Holland. And a whistle before the shot. Reset the shot clock to 14. Jones looks for some help. Down to 7. Floater off glass and in. 59-55. Vicarios, who forced a Game 7 after their victory in game number 6. Here's Camper. Dribble drive, crossover dribble, has to kick it out. Mendoza drives in, floater in the lane, knocks it down. It's back to a 2-point game, 59-57. Off the ball screen, three-pointer is up and it's good. Who else but Perez? 62-57. A minute 15 into this fourth quarter. Rosa, spin move, left hand finish, counted in the foul. Take another look. Mendoza with the floater in the lane. Perez knocks down the three. And Rosa with a chance to complete the three-point play and does so. 62-60, 8:37 left to play in this game. They swing it to the corner. Perez, one-on-one with Mendoza, met by a screen. Top of the arc three, and the rebound by Soriano. Camper over to Mendoza. Long range three, nearly goes down. Perez hops up for the rebound. Perez looking to dish, finds Thompson Jr. Down low. McCullough, and a foul committed against Camper, and he knew it immediately. Here's one more look at the foul. And you can tell that left hand reached in foul. So play continues on. 8 left on the shot clock. Perez once more. This time can't get the acrobatic shot to fall. Mendoza looking to feed. Finds Holland in stride and can't get the three. Soriano. And it was last touched by Vicarios. So Santeros will have 14 on the shot clock. And now a timeout taken just with over 7.5 minutes to play. Stay tuned for an incredible finish to game number 7, the BSN title, on the line. Back with you during the timeout. The officials took a look at the replay and concluded that the ball was last touched by Vicarios. So Santeros will have possession, a chance to tie it here, 62-60. Mendoza, as he gives it off to Rosa, down low, Soriano, triple team, counted in the foul. What a play by Soriano with 3 defenders around him. One more look at it and able to get the two-handed flush plus the foul. And you see the reaction from the coaching staff. Soriano knocks down the three-point play, 63-62, Santeros in front. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, the stat line in this game for Joel Soriano. Now a double team, Perez pressured by Mendoza, and a foul that's committed by Perez. Or are they going to call Mendoza on it? They are, and he can't believe it. It appeared that the original call would go against Perez. Here's our best vantage point at it. Perez, along with Mendoza, go for it, and they're going to call a foul on Mendoza. And a timeout taken. 7:06 left to go. Santeros with a 1-point lead.
line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryairdoctor40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Back to action, under 7 minutes to go in this game. Loose ball as Rosa continues. 6:50 and counting. Holland inside, Soriano, that one tipped away. And it will stay with Santeros with 6:40 left on the clock. (63-62) our score. Winner takes home the BSN championship. Shot clock down to 8. Rosa as Mendoza inside, tipped around and given back to Perez. And now a fight for it. Stays with Vicarios. Down low, they work it to Perez. Perez lost the handle of it, stolen away by Rosa. Ahead to Mendoza, extra pass, Camper, Mendoza. And now Rosa settles down play. Over to the corner, down low Soriano looking to feed. One-on-one with Jones, lost the handle of it, Soriano off glass and in. Soriano has scored the last 5, largest lead of the game for Santeros. Here's Perez trying to tie it, and he does. 65 all, 5:38 left to play. What a shot by Perez to tie it up on the 3. Off the give, Rosa for 3, no. Poked around and out of bounds. Possession stays with Santeros. Here's another look at that 3. Perez was wide open at the top of the arc. Back to action, nearly approaching the midway point. Rosa, skip pass. Camper for 3. No, taken away by Jones. A chance for Vicarios to take the lead on this possession. Brown back in the game at the point. One-on-one marked by Mendoza. The give off, down to 5. Perez steps back, three-pointer. That one nearly went down. Play continues on. Wiley, as Mendoza settles down play, tied up at 65. Mendoza, quick skip pass on the other end. Camper over to Wiley. Down to 5. Camper's going to have to get it off. That one was blocked. Numbers the other way. McCullough splits a double team, and he'll head to the free throw line. McCullough has been deadly from the line in this series. Hits on the first. Second one from McCullough is good. 67-65 Vicarios. Balkman checks back into the game. McCullough tonight, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and a steal. Mendoza sees a lane, up and in, too strong, but he will head to the line. Mendoza with a pair of free throws. He too can tie this game. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists for Rigoberto Mendoza. One of 2 at the line, stays a lead for Vicarios, 1 point, 67-66. Brown at the point. Under 4 minutes to play in this game. Mojica, who had a pair of threes in the third quarter, critical to the momentum. That one poked away. Wiley ahead to Camper. He's got a lane, finishes with the left hand, and Santeros goes in front. Brown trapped near the midline, has to give it off, finds Mojica. One-on-one, guarded by Rosa. 15-10 in fast break points. Thompson Jr. no on the 3. Brown reaches high. Thompson Jr. again. Gets the bounce to go! What a lucky bounce for Thompson Jr. 70-68. Vicarios back in front. Mendoza, Wiley, does he have an answer? No, into the hands of Thompson Jr. A +10 advantage in this game for Vicarios in second chance points. Thompson Jr. again, this time, gives it off. Balkman for 3! Timeout on the floor, back-to-back threes. Vicarios has got the crowd standing on their feet. They lead as we return to Puerto Rico in just a moment. Big three-point shots in this game as Balkman hit the last one before the timeout. And Vicarios and their fans can feel potentially the BSN championship within their grasp. 2:43 left to go in this game. Santeros needs an answer. It'll be Rosa bringing it up the floor, heavily guarded by Gary Brown. What a series this has been. Wiley, dribble drive, too strong with the right hand, and now Vicarios can take some time off the clock. Brown, one-on-one with Camper. Gives it off to Balkman. Lost the handle of it. Turnover to Santeros. Full court press applied. Mendoza gets it across midcourt. On the right wing, Wiley hands it off to Camper. Under 2 minutes to play in game number 7. Mendoza, shot clock down to 6. Finds a lane, and that one partially blocked by Balkman. Wow, has Balkman played an integral part in this fourth quarter. One more look at the block. Incredible defensive effort by Balkman. 145 and counting. 73-70 our score. Stolen away. Wiley's got a lane, and Mojica with the smart play. And the coaching staff and the players for Santeros want an intentional foul. Mojica prevented the easy layup by Wiley, and now the officials are conferring. This could be a major swing of momentum. There's Wiley quickly off the inbounds. And then look at the steal here by Wiley. He had the lane, and the question was whether or not Mojica was making a basketball play, or that could get upgraded to an intentional foul. They more than likely are going to take a look at this. So 129 left to play in this game. 73-72. They did not call an intentional foul, so it will still be possession here for Santeros. Mendoza in the lane, no. Soriano, second chance, no. Play continues on. Vicarios and their fans can feel a title within their grasp. A crucial possession for both teams. Jones, one-on-one with Wiley. The give-off is to Brown. Brown fakes out his defenders and gets the shot to go. Timeout taken, 56.2 left to go. A 3-point lead for Vicarios.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
Gary Brown could be the hero in this game. His shot making it a 75-72 score for Vicarios with under a minute to go in this game. It has been as good as advertised for a winner-take-all game number 7. Santaros, though, is going to need an answer. They are going to go the length of the court with 56.2 left. It'll be Rosa to inbound. Camper will bring it up the floor. One possession game. Does Santaros go for the 2 or try to tie with the 3? Here's Soriano, one-on-one with Bulkman. Soriano, that one partially tipped away by Bulkman. What another defensive effort by Bulkman in this game. And now Santaros is going to have to think about fouling. Why they did, I don't understand. They had time still on the shot clock. But it puts Brown to the free throw line with 28.3 to play. One more look at the block. Incredible defensive effort we have seen down the stretch by Bulkman. Here's an overhead view of it. Just gets a piece of it out of bounds. Brown can put it away with 2 free throws. Makes the first. Seven points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. The stat line in this game for Gary Brown. Makes them both. 77-72. And Santaros is going to have an answer on this possession. A must-score possession for Santaros. Camper will inbound. Quickly ahead. Rosa sees a lane. Up and under shot. No! Soriano with the putback. And it's a 3-point lead. Full court pressure now for Santaros. And a timeout taken. We'll step aside. Final 23 seconds to play. back with you in Puerto Rico. 23 seconds to go in this game. Vicarios leading 77-74 with possession. Mojica inbounding at full court pressure. Ball gets away. Mojica gets fouled. 19.7 left to go, and Mojica can put this one away here for Vicarios. Mojica, who was instrumental in the third quarter with a couple of threes, along with Balkman's defense, has been the story that has been written in this second half. So Mojica goes to the line. The chance to make this a two-possession game. Makes the first. (78-74) our score. (12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Mojica knocks them both down. 79-74. 15 seconds and counting. Mendoza, they need a shot quickly. Mendoza looks for a screen, knocked out of bounds. Possession to Vicarios. Santeros' coaching staff can't believe it. They will confer right now and take a look at the monitor, and with that, we're going to step aside for a moment as the official review gets underway.
They line up by the thousands, each one suffering with a story that breaks your heart. Like Rivette, who needed help because every step brought her pain. Their only hope is a ship unlike any other. Mercy Ships, the largest floating civilian hospital in the world, to bring free surgeries and care for people who have no other hope. Only 62 cents a day, $19 a month, will help provide urgently needed surgery for the world's forgotten poor. If you have ever wondered, how can I, just one person, make a difference? This is your answer. So many are still suffering, so don't wait. Call 888-510-1666 or donate now at mercyships.org. That's 888-510-1666.
Did you know indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors? Meet the Air Doctor. It's your answer for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters, proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. Air Doctor circulates and triple filters the air in your room up to 5 times per hour. Say goodbye to pollen, smoke, mold spores, pet dander, even viruses, because the Ultra HEPA filter removes virtually 100% of dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. This would have been in your lungs. Finally, get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne disease.
It's pulling the pollutants out. It's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier.
Call 1-800-741-6716. Call now.
So after the official review, Santeros will have possession. 10.7 left to go. They need a quick score. Camper on the inbounds. Looking for some help. Throws it back out. Holland under 10. Holland stripped of the basketball. They're going to call a foul against Vicarios with 7.3 left to go. Camper is pleading with the officials that it was in the shooting motion. And it will be Holland to the free throw line. Wiley will come in for height in case the second one is missed to try to get a quick putback. Holland needs to make both. First one is up, and he misses. A crucial miss with 7.3 on the clock. Holland now just lobs it up, takes it in himself, and they're going to call a free throw violation. If that is the call. And they will once again take a look at this. Timeout on the floor, back in a moment. So a free throw violation was the call. 7.3 left to go. Vicarios with a 5-point lead. It'll be Mojica to inbound the basketball. Soriano inbounding it. And so Mendoza applies the foul on Perez. About 1.7 came off the clock. So 2 free throws to put this one away for Vicarios. Perez trying to put this one away at the line. 23-point performance here in game number 7. Knocks down the first. Perez hits them both, 81-74. Santeros has to get it in. 3 seconds to go. Last chance, Rosa, no! And the championship has been decided. 81-74. Vicarios comes away in Game 7 to claim the BSN title. What a series that went all the way to 7 games, but Vicarios on the backs of Perez and Balkman come away victorious. The championship is now held by Vicarios. Again, our final score, 81-74. Vicarios wins 4 games to 3, taking it home. I'm John Brickley saying so long from Puerto Rico.